Hello my lovable lovelies and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to play with JOAH Cosmetics a little bit. I don't know if you guys have heard about JOAH Cosmetics. They're pretty new, newer I guess anyways. They are a K-beauty brand. Like, they're not really K-beauty, they're inspired by K-beauty. They're actually made by the brand Kiss, the brand that makes like the lashes and the nails, Kiss. So they actually have a cosmetic line now, and it is called JOAH, and it is Korean beauty inspired cosmetic line. So far I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I really wanted to give it a go. So I picked up a few things here and there, and now I'm finally getting around to putting them all together in a video. So let's see how they all work out. I have the Joah Truly Yours foundation, and then I picked up the JOAH Selfie Ready setting spray. I also have a liquid lipstick. I think I have a brow product here, and then an eyeliner, and I think I also have a lip liner to go with the liquid lipstick. And I have this Be My Everything palette, which is a blush and a bronzer palette. We'll see. It looks kind of similar to what the Pixi by Petra Pixi Glow Cake thing is, like all-in-one kind of deal. That's what it reminds me of, so we'll just see how this works today. I'm excited to get into these products because I've heard nothing but good things. So let's just jump right into it. I don't have a good primer once again, so I'm just going to be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So let's just go ahead and get started with that then, alright? Just going to pop my cat ears on real quick. So I was watching on Netflix this show, or this movie I guess it is, Abducted in Plain Sight. Have you guys seen this? I didn't get to finish it. I just got like maybe 30 minutes into it, but so far I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what was going on with those people? Like, I got to the part where they said their kid went missing, like went off with this dude, their neighbor, for like a night, and they were like, oh, like he said that he would bring her back in the morning or some shit like that, and they never came back, and they were like, oh, well, they must have just been caught up. They waited 2 fucking days to call the FBI again. Like, are you serious? I was like, these people are on another level. Like, oh my god, like I don't even have to finish that show to know like those people are batshit. There's something wrong with them. But yeah, so that show's pretty intense. If you guys are watching it, let me know what you think. I haven't finished it yet, so totally spoil it for me if you want. My boyfriend kind of already did, so it doesn't matter. And this is the JOAH Truly Yours foundation, so we're just going to jump into this real quick, and I have it in the shade, guess what shade it is? It's porcelain! Oh my god, it's porcelain. Who would have thought? It's fucking porcelain again. Jesus Christ, you think like by now the drugstore brands would have come up with something better. I mean, they have come a long way in the past like 10 years. They've come a really long way, but still it's like, dude, I'm not porcelain. Like, I am so far from porcelain, it's not even funny. This color is not porcelain to begin with. So I just put a lot on my hand, so let's just see how much this covers. It seems pretty watery, pretty runny, so I'm just going to use my NYX foundation brush and buff this in real quick. I hope the shade matches. So this is definitely a buildable coverage foundation, because that bit did not cover my entire face. Not the way that I would be satisfied with it. Like, it's not an even coverage, or it doesn't look like that to me anyways. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more. I think this shade is a little light, you guys. What do you think? Looking a little ghostly. I mean, we'll bronze it up of course, but it was this one or Way Too Yellow, and it was like, girlfriend, I'm not gonna look like no Oompa Loompa. We ain't trying to do the Donald Trump look around here, no ma'am. Okay, foundation is on. It definitely feels a little light. I don't know, from a distance it doesn't look that bad, but from up close it's like, that's really light, girlfriend. But it feels a little greasy. I don't know. Not my favorite finish, for sure. Let's see, I believe this is supposed to be like a natural skin-like finish. So it doesn't say much about it except for that it is a natural finish. So hopefully this will hold up throughout the day. Most of the time a natural finish or any kind of dewy finish doesn't really work on my skin type. I need something matte. But we'll set it with a mattifying powder and setting spray, and hopefully that will make it hold up. So this is just a test. I always like to test things and see how they work on my skin type, so just to give people tidbits, you know, oily skin, and I mean, even if you don't have oily skin, just so you know how it's going to work on somebody else's skin type, or just whatever the fuck, you know. So we're just testing it out on my skin type today. So that is what works for me, is for me to mattify with some kind of setting powder or spray, or both, which is what I like to do. So we're going to do that, and hopefully that'll lock everything in place. But before we do that, we need to do a concealer. So I believe they do have a concealer. I did not find one that I liked in my shade. So we will be skipping their concealer, and I have the Morphe concealer here. So we're going to use this one, and it is in the shade C1.25. Yeah, C1.25. I'm so blind. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's ridiculous. I'm just going to blend that out using my Fenty concealer brush. Okay, and so now that we've got that blended out to near perfection, let us move on to setting. So let's go ahead and set everything quick before it creases on us or decides to clump up and look really gross. So today we're going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. Love this powder for drugstore powder. I think it's like $8.99. It's absolutely amazing. It does have a little bit of a weird dispenser. Not my favorite, but if you're not afraid of that, then I mean, not a big deal, right? So I'm just going to dip into that using my JOAH powder brush, my large JOAH powder brush that I always use. Okay, so now let's go ahead and pop on some brows. We're just going to use the JOAH brow pencil, which is called the Brow Down to Me. And I have it in the shade Brunette. So super tiny on one end, spoolie on the other. Love it already. Let's see how smoothly this glides on. So I've got some brows on now. How do we feel about that? Looking a little bit more alive, slowly but surely, slowly but surely. So now let's jump into this little JOAH Be My Everything palette that we have. And this is in the shade Sunrise, actually. So I thought it was kind of pretty. It swatches a lot better than it looks in the pan, so let's just go for it. So I'm just going to drop into the bronzer side of this using my Smashbox angled powder brush. So that looks pretty good actually for drugstore contour. Pretty good. So let's just jump into this blush side, which is a bit of a highlight too, I think, but I'm just going to mix them together and just use it as a blush and then just go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter, which I just absolutely love. So let's just drop into the blush side of this real quick. And I'm going to do that using my Smashbox angled blush brush. I'm just going to kind of make a cocktail, swirl it. What the hell is my kid talking about? So this is nice. This gives like a nice soft glow with a little bit of color at the same time. Kind of digging this. Yeah, I think I like this. Okay, so like I said, now we're just going to jump into our highlight in the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Pearl. Smells so good, you guys. Oh my goodness. And if you like the butter bronzers, you know you're gonna love the butter highlighters. And they even have butter blushes now too, I believe. Because I know there was one in the Casey Holmes set that I bought. So I think that they have like just butter blushes now as well. So the whole collection is just like a hit for me. I really, really enjoy it. Even the eyeshadows, I feel like they're like super creamy and pigmented. Love this highlighter. Love this highlighter. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into eyes. So now let's just drop into our Morphe eyelid primer. Set some of this real quick. So now I have this JOAH Eye Candy eye pencil in the shade brown, I guess. I guess it's just called brown. Yeah, it's just called brown. So I want to try this out. So let's just go ahead and line the eyes real quick. There we go. So we've got a bit of eyeliner on. A bit. Just a bit. So now this is going to be the fun part. So this is the eyeshadow, which I don't have any JOAH eyeshadows. But I do have a couple of drugstore eyeshadows that I want to experiment with today. So I have the L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Golden Emerald. So this was really pretty. And then I also have the Pixie by Petra Orchid Ornament. So I thought purple and green. I thought maybe drop some of the purple in my crease and then drop the green all over the lid and just kind of see what it looks like. So I'm just going to go for it. So here goes nothing. I'm going to pop this purple shade from crease to brow bone, blah. Just really lightly with this Morphe M504. Super fluffy brush. The shade goes on really light, I find, unless you wet the brush, so I feel like this will be a fine shade for a transition actually. Now I'm going to pop into this green shade right here and press it on the lid and see what we get. Just using my ring finger for that. So what do I think, guys? What does it look like? For drugstore eyeshadow? I think it looks okay. Let's pop a little bit of the butter highlighter in the corners right here just to brighten things up a little bit. I feel like it really needs it. Okay, so I think that's everything except for like our lips and our lashes. So let's just go ahead and set everything with our setting spray. So this is the JOAH Selfie Ready setting spray. It is a matte setting spray, so I like that already. The third ingredient in here is alcohol. Don't like that, but I didn't see anything else in here that was just too like I didn't want to use it, so we're gonna try it. It's got a few pretty good ingredients that I noticed, like flower extracts and things like that. So you always want something good out of your spray, because if it's going to have alcohol in it, you want to at least like put some kind of nourishment back in the skin, like since you're pulling that hydration out, if that makes any sense. So I kind of like that. It has an interesting smell. Like, I can't decide if I like the smell or not. I don't know. It just smells fresh, I think. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. So while that's drying, let's do our lip. So what's funny is I got this for Valentine's Day. I was going to do like a JOAH Valentine's Day video. and then I forgot about it and didn't do it. So I have this super pink lipstick and liner that I would never normally wear, but we're gonna try them today and see what they look like. So here goes nothing. 2 hours later, she gets the lip liner open. Jesus Christ. Alright, so here goes nothing with the liquid lipstick with the super bright, and these are both in the shade Sweetheart. It just makes me think like Barbie pink. Like, it's so pink, it's just like, whoa. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be wearing this all day. I just wanted to test it out, but it is just too bright for me, I think. I just don't know about these. These are just too bright. I might have to give them away to somebody if they want them, because I just can't. Next! So, last but not least, let's do our lashes. So, I picked these up a while ago. These are some of the Allure lashes from Jasmine Brown, who I actually haven't heard of, but I thought the lashes were really cute. And then I read the back of it, and she named them Frances So Pretty in honor of her mother, because her mother's name is Frances and she's so pretty. So I was like, oh my god, that's adorable. So I went ahead and picked these up. I think they were on sale at Ulta when I got them as well. So it was just like, might as well. Or else I thought they were on sale. I don't know if they actually were. But I'm just going to size these up and pop them on, and we'll see how we like the finished look, okay? Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I went ahead and popped on the eyelashes in the Allure slash Jasmine Brown in the style Frances So Pretty. I had to take off that pink lipstick. I absolutely could not stand to wear it anymore. It was driving me crazy. So I went ahead and popped on the Katy Kat, Katy Perry CoverGirl matte lip gloss. I mean lipstick, obviously, in the shade Maroon Meow, which I think matches the sweater pretty well, so I was like, whatever, it works. It looks a little weird with the green, but I'm a weirdo, so you know. Just rocking my freak flag, you know. So yeah, this is pretty much it for the JOAH kind of drugstore video that I have going on today. I will do a wear test check-in since this is the first time I'm wearing this foundation. I want to see how it's going to hold up throughout the day. I do have a good primer underneath it, so it should do fairly well. So I will check in with you guys before I go to work and let you guys know how everything is holding up, okay? Alright, I'll see you then. Okay guys, so it is now 8 o'clock. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up this video because I have to go ahead and get ready for work. I have to be there at 9 and I'm going to be there until 3:30 in the morning, so I don't really want to wear a full face of makeup all night long. So I'm just going to go ahead and take everything off. So I'm just going to give my final review on the Joah Truly Yours foundation. So, all in all, I think this is a really good foundation, actually. I mean, the shade range is really wah-wah, obviously. I mean, I think there was like 10 shades at the drugstore or something like that. There wasn't a lot anyways, but I found one that matched pretty close, I think, but it held up. I actually fell asleep in it. I'm pretty bad about falling asleep if I have to go to work later, so I fell asleep in it. It didn't transfer too much. It didn't rub off. It doesn't look splotchy. It didn't get super greasy. It didn't transfer. I mean, all in all, it was just a really good foundation. So let me just bring you guys in so you can check it out for yourselves. So you can see, like, normally I get a lot of creasing around this area, like, not too much creasing. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not really actually, which is pretty surprising, so that's good. There's a little bit of creasing under the eye, but I blame that on the concealer and mostly just myself. There's always this little line under here no matter what concealer I use, so that's kind of just me. But I mean, other than that, it looks like it held up pretty good. Like, stayed on pretty well, still covering everything good, still looks fresh, nice and skin-like, so I mean, it gets an A+. It did everything that it claimed to and more. So, yay, JOAH. They really did it with this one. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for my JOAH review, wear test kind of day, get ready with me thing that we did today. So that is it for it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then go ahead and hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you like my vibe and you want to see more stuff like this, wear tests, reviews, get ready with me, challenges, anything like that, all skincare, all makeup, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me, and I'll be seeing a lot more of you very soon. Alright, I love you guys. Peace out.